Up next, the Jazz. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Here's Morant. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. Are you for real? Morant way up. That was fire.
Now here is Conley. It's stolen by Valanciunas. There's Winslow. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Gets behind the D on the break and the passes. I mean, it's there waiting for him.
The Jazz on offense. 4-point game.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Morant looking around. Outside Jackson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yes, yeah. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane. Because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
And that's just the veteran leadership Conley gives this team. I mean, it's tremendous, isn't it? An effective two-way player with a high basketball IQ.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Utah with the ball. The Grizzlies making the shot. Passes it to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
Morant dishes to Brooks. And he converts the layup.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
There's the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops. Here's Brooks. That one good for 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Bogdanovich, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
Ed Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Memphis also making some changes. Clark comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. Here's Melton. Melton, the second chance points on the tip in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Moutier. They get it back. O'Neal kicks to Moutier. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a forward jump. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's Moutier. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Here's Davis. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Clarkson on the wing. Clark against Bogdanovich. Clarkson.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Well, toughness and energy on the boards, an easy putback to show forward.
Pass to Gutteridge. Pass to Melton. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Moutier looking around over Jones. No good on the last second attempt there. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated, seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Allen. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2. Here's Mitchell. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Clark, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Clarkson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
Jones finds Allen. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Jackson. And Davis pulls it down. Jazz trail by 5. The drive by Gobert. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The pass to Jackson. Great D that time from Davis. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. The drive by Mitchell. Good.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Gutteridge, the pass to Jackson. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Jones. Back to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Clarkson on the wing. Mitchell outside. And Gobert kicks to Davis. Nice ball movement by Utah. The drive by Mitchell. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Puts it up from 12. A nice shot by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got his second bucket. Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Jazz have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich is checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Clarkson. Here's Morant. Count it, good. Morant's got 6 points.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
For Utah, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Finished off the break. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
So good at positioning himself. I mean, Anderson excels at running the right route when the break is on.
Outside Conley. The drive by Mitchell. And the shot goes in. 13 points in the game.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
40 seconds left to play in the first half. He gets that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Jazz have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Anderson outside. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. And he comes up with the deuce. Valanciunas has got his first basket.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Shoots. And again, it's Utah.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And that's a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's Ingles in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Conley against Jackson, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Memphis leading by 4. Morant outside. Shot off in time. Outside Conley. Pass to Ingles. Outside Conley. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got 7.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays with. It's what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
Doubled by Conley. The time for the ball. Winslow up top. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Conley left side. And he banks in the layup. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you have to be aware of where Conley is at all times, especially when he's in the paint.
Brooks against Conley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovic. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for John Morant. Here's Clarkson. It's Clark with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Brooks, the pass to Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Here's Clarkson. That shot is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Lobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Mudiay. He's tightly guarded, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And Memphis making a change here. Both free throws good for Mudiay. Here's Melton. Pass to Anderson. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Melton's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis. Here's Mudiay, and Mudiay throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. Valanciunas finds Morant. Here's Clark. Clarkson against Morant. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Tips it. Morant on the follow. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Constantly competing. Morant is a terrific rebounder for his position and also a terrific finisher.
O'Neal inside. He's covered by Anderson. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from O'Neal. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. .56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Memphis.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Ball's knocked loose. On the wing, Ingle. Moutier against Morant. It's stolen by Valanciunas, and they're moving it up. Here's Anderson. Here's Morant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, Moutier. Another shot. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Grizzlies out in front. Lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. Mitchell's shot is good.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Mitchell against Morant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And the focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding in taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Here's Conley. Got a hand on it.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the rejection.
The offensive rebound. Tries again. And the layup good by Winslow. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Bogdanovich looking around. Clock at 6. Passes it to Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Gobert dishes to Conley. And he makes good on the layup.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
The pass to Winslow. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. No good that time. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Mitchell. Morant with some nice D.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Jazz working the ball around now. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Jazz making a change here. Ingles is checked in.
Joe Ingles.
Memphis leading by 13. Pass to Brooks. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Now the dish to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Gobert, the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Grizzlies.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Winslow finds Valanciunas. Morant right side. And it's good for two. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Passes to Gobert. Now, here's Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Allen outside. Yes, that goes in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bialica is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Good work there as it goes. Winslow's got his team on the board to start the game for the Grizzlies. Tonight, lots of youth and energy on the floor. Brent, what kind of game do you expect to see?
Highlights, Kevin, mixed in with a few lowlights. Just guys getting ahead of themselves and speeding themselves up. But sometimes those can be exciting, especially for fans who have really good seats. Keep your hands up.
On the pass to Valanciunas. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Bagley kicks to Barnes. Up top, Fox. Guarded by Morant. Bagley the pass to Bialica. The kick out to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. That's good from Fox on the assist by Barnes.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Bagley finds Bogdanovich. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Grizzlies with possession. And here's Morant. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Pass to Bagley. Morant against Fox. That shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Winslow kicks to Brooks. And that one is off. Great D that time from Bagley. And they're on the break. Here's Bogdanovich. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. And you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Fox with it. And it's Fox with the jam.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Now here's Morant to the inside. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Here's Giles. Here's Parker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Parker continues to work, always wanting to get better. Always thought of as a high motor player.
Kent Bazemore is checked in for the Kings. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Anderson passes to Clark. That one goes in.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Parker looking around. On the wing, Hield. Lets a floater go. No good on the layup.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Bazemore. Outside, Joseph. Now here's Hield. He's guarded closer. Here's Giles. Holmes trying to free himself up. And the layup falls.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Anderson outside. 4 seconds left. Here's Clark with 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Melton in at the 2 spot. Here's Giles. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Clark. He kicks to Jones. Makes it off the glass.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
The pass to Holmes. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Jones in the post. Joseph on him. No good from Clark. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. And Bazemore kicks to Bielitsa. Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got his first 2 points. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Jones.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Pass to Bielitsa. Here's Giles. Bazemore on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good, 2 points. Bazemore's got the lead back up to 6 now for Sacramento.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Jones. Here's Jackson. And the rejection by Holmes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. Sacramento making some changes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Harry Giles. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Morant outside. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Sacramento leading by 8. Bielitsa finds Barnes. Morant against Fox. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish it.
Pass to Holmes. Fox with it. Guarded by Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. With the floater, Grizzlies with the rebound. And so we conclude the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Fox and the rejection by Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Poked away. And here's the fast break. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. That one, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Kicks it to Winslow. Back to Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. Chalk up 2 there. Valanciunas has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Grizzlies.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Bielitsa. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Jones after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Yep, it counts. Jones has got 6 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside, Fox. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Fox. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Kings leading now by 8. And here we go with Giles running it up the court. Nobody near Barnes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Valanciunas. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Barnes outside. Hield outside. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. Great D that time from Bagley. The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Hield outside. Feeds it to Bagley. Jones against Hield, and Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
Well, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Now here's Anderson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, capable on the interior to score so long. Slow-mo. Anderson not going to pass up a look like that.
And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's John Morant. And it's Justice Winslow. And it's Gutteridge in its shooting guard.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Morant passes to Jackson. And he converts the layup.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
To the wing right side. Now the pass to Holmes. Out to Parker. Outside Bogdanovich. Hield against Morant. Hield can't hit.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball. Find the open man. Good team play.
Morant against Hield. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hield left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Morant kicks to Jackson. Clark with a wide open look. Off target from outside. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Parker with the steal. Bielitsa passes to Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bucket is good. And now a 12-point Sacramento lead.
It's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovich, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Morant passes to Jackson. To the paint. There's Winslow. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Outside, Fox. Hield kicks to Fox. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Bogdanovich finds Bielitsa. Now, here's Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bielitsa misses. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Throws it up high. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Back to Fox. There's the dish to Parker. Fox against Morant. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
So much fun to watch clutch baskets like that take place, and Winslow delivers there.
Hield the pass to Fox. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
Winslow kicks to Morant. Lets it go with a 3. No good that time. So the Kings win it. Some good competition. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg. The countdowns. It's time for the NBA. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at center.
How about that endless wingspan of Ingram? I mean, really causing the opposition a lot of problems.
Here's Morant. Feeds to Jackson. Lays it up off the glass. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And the shot goes down.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Tries from 7. Ball no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good. Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Back to Brooks. Here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And that combination of size, mobility, and effort with Favors is what makes him special as a defender.
Here's Williamson. And there's the pass to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. No good. And it's Memphis the other way. Jackson finds Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Ball. And the rejection by Valanciunas. It's Jackson with the drive. The feed now to Winslow. That's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Drew Holiday.
That free throw good from Holiday. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicole O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Jones against Holiday. And the Pelicans miss again. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Melton passes to Anderson. Here's Melton. The dish to Clark. To the paint. Here's Melton, covered by Hayes. The layup off target. Here's Hart. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Holiday, Hayes trying to break through. Off target at the rim.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Jones the pass to Clark. Jones trying to get open, and Clark slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Memphis. Here's Melton. Jones, no luck. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
He could go, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Memphis.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Jones, up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead. You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Here's Gutterich. Over Hart. Gutterich the pass to Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Rebounded by Hart. Pelicans trail by 7. And the wide open shot from Redick. Cans it from downtown.
And this is exactly how Redick makes his living. An incredible three-point shooter who shoots it quickly.
Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Valanciunas. Here's Gutterich. Clock at 4. Rebounded by Hart.
You know, he looked uncomfortable there, making plays at the rim, not his strength.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, I tell you, when Okafor sees a wide-open teammate, he really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the bucket.
Pass to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Redick from deep three-point range, and Jones pulls it down. Here's Gutterich. Okafor grabs the miss. Here's Melly. He's covered by Clark. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Melly passes to Okafor. Down low. And Okafor slams it in.
Boy, it's enjoyable watching Okafor use his size so well. I mean, he's just bludgeoning the rim whenever he gets it inside down low.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Melly. Outside for Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them. Oh my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And it's ball penetrating, and that one drops.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Morant against Ball. Morant passes to Jackson. Yep, that one goes in there.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Brooks. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morant against Ball. Favors trying to break free.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 4. Count that bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile. You know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Brooks outside. Over Jackson, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Well, it's Memphis out in front at the half. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what would you... That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Pelicans trail, kicking off the second half. Here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And here are the Pelicans now. Stolen by Jackson.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
The finish, and slam dunk by Ingram.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Valanciunas dishes to Jackson. Stolen by Holiday. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Morant is great at putting pressure on defenders, which in turn draws contact.
He's checked in for the Pelicans. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Holiday goes in, and it goes down 2 points. He has 5.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Okafor's checked in for the Pelicans. Redick comes in for Lonzo Ball. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Now Ingram. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clark. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Ingram with the steal. Outside for Redick. Jacks up a three. But they'll get another chance. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. On up there for Clark. Okafor with the steal. Outside Holiday. Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
Morant outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And that's big time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's Morant missing. Pelicans trail by 5. Hart kicks to Okafor. Holiday left side. From the arc. Redick can't get that one to fall.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Here's Hart. Out to the right wing. Hayes the pass to Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Redick. Okafor tipped back in for 2. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, never giving up on the glass and getting an easy bucket as a result. Persistence paying off for Okafor.
Morant passes to Clark. Back to Morant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 18 points for John Morant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Melton passes to Clark. They get it again. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And the pass to Okafor. The kick out to Holiday. Redick from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the 4 now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Lonzo Ball out there with Hart, and it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Morant. Outside, Jones.
they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
Williamson looking it over. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Drew Holiday's checked in for Hart. And Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in for Jones. Ingram with it. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Memphis moving it around. Winslow against Ingram. Winslow dishes to Jackson. Here's Valanciunas, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Derek Favors.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Passes it to Brooks. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Favors. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ingram's running and slammed up by Ingram.
Nobody is catching Ingram in the open floor. I mean, this guy is a speed merchant.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Out to Brooks. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Valanciunas with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Clock at 6. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Ingram. Holiday trying to free himself up and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Floats it up there for Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Morant against Ball. Out to Ingram. Williamson up top. And he could not get that one to go. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. This is a close game, as you know, but he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. It's a three-point game. It's over Morant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And that's going to be a travel.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And it's ball penetrating and a missed layup. The Grizzlies shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Feeds it to Jackson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Williamson against Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable, absorbs instruction well, and really implements it quickly.
And both free throws good for Williamson. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Inside. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Ingram against Winslow. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Ingram not getting overtaken by the height of the moment. Nailing the shot in the face of the defense because his poise and composure is top level.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. Guys, your thoughts?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
That'll be a 5-second call. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. At the arena earlier on. Obviously amped up for tonight's game. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Up the floor, and the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Conley feeling it out. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Mitchell against Jackson. Mitchell's shot is good. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Here's Morant. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Conley. And just about a minute into the first quarter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
And such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner. And in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Morant outside. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Here's Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I really like Donovan Mitchell's composure out there, leading this team by example.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Now here's Morant. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here we go. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
On that play right there, you see Mitchell's impressive speed and body control in the open court.
Brooks outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Jazz leading by 3. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
And they double up Morant. The pass to Winslow. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Jazz have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Here's Conley, and he makes that one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Jackson. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 6.
Great pass by Brooks, showing the leadership here that he showed in college. The kid just makes plays.
Here's Conley, and he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson passes to Morant. Brooks outside. Right side Jackson. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Conley. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Out to Brooks. Pass to Morant. He had stolen by Ingles. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Mitchell. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Morant surveying the D. Oh, that was something else.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks covering. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Conley with it. That one goes. Count it. 10 points for him.
You know what? Mike Conley is so crafty, finding a way to take the bump and weave through the defense.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke about the team's progress.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of
and you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And so in the game for the Jazz, O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Conley, then there's Davis, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. Out to the right wing. O'Neal dishes to Davis. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Jones. Bobbed up there for Clark. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Utah making a change here. Moutier is checked in. Anderson against Bogdanovich. Lets it fly. He kicks it to Davis. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moutier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the thing that stood out for me last year about Moutier, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA. A career high from the field. He was solid also from 3. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Moutier looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jones against Bogdanovich. Count it.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Moutier. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Moutier.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Bogdanovich against Anderson. Pass to Melton. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Memphis making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Bogdanovich. Now Moutier. And Moutier throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Stolen by O'Neal. They're running for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Passes to Mitchell. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And you...
Oh! Yes! Yes! A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's Valanciunas. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 10. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
What more can you say about Donovan Mitchell?
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now here's Morant. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Mitchell looking it over. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mitchell outside, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Gobert finds Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got 17 now.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
And finished off by Morant.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
On the wing, Mitchell. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Valanciunas. Morant with it. Conley picks him up. And the dunk by Jackson.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Conley into the lane. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Conley. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. It's blocked.
Good timing by Justice Winslow with the long arm to get a hand on that shot.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Conley against Morant. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Ahead, here's Brooks. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah leading by 6. The drive by Mitchell. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanović put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Ed Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. Conley against Jones. And it's Bogdanović in the corner. And they go to the intentional foul. And another area where Bogdanović is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality. But now, if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass. And that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanović. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. There's the pass to Anderson. Back to Jones. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jones has got his second basket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
56 seconds left to play in the third. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Anderson outside. Back to Jones. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. One-on-one fast break. Here's O'Neal. It's Clark with the rebound.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanović is checked in for the Jazz.
First team foul.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Jones drives in. Clark kicks to Jones. No good with the layup. O'Neal inside. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Gobert. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanović, and it's O'Neal in at the 3.
Shooting for Memphis. Tyus Jones.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Mitchell. Outside Bogdanović. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Finished off the break.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Mitchell with it. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Jones, the pass to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now Mitchell. And he lays it straight in. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Clark.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
The Jazz on offense. They've led by as many as 14 points. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
Here's Clark. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Mitchell outside. Gets a hand on it, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got his first bucket in this one.
See, this is where the better conditioning comes in. Rudy Gobert able to stay active.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Jazz also changing it up. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. On the wing, Mitchell. And so they foul intentionally. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and now they decide to foul intentionally. On defense, the Grizzlies, 8-point game. Pass to Gobert. Back to Ingles, 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Morant. Launches a 3. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. And it's Mitchell missing. Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Jackson finds Brooks. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. 10-point lead. Here's Ingles. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Mitchell outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
He hits both from the stripe. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Jazz.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
First free throw is good. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Allen's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Oni passes to Morgan. Mitchell in the corner. The Jazz working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock, and that's an intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
So he gets them both. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 16. Clark for 3. The rebound by Niang. Here's Morgan. Moutier pass to Niang. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Substituted for Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson.
From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Now Sacramento starting five. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
Now here's Barnes. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, man, coaches love seeing that. Barnes grinding on the offensive glass, turning a missed opportunity into points.
Morant against Fox. It's Morant with the drive. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Barnes. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Driving with ferocity. I mean, when Fox puts it on the deck, he's fantastic at finding ways to finish.
Fox against Morant. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Bjelica. Here's Fox. Shot clock at 6. A floater. Bagley in the post. Valanciunas is there, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist by Barnes.
What a strong finish by Bagley. Getting physical to overcome the contact and get a shot.
Back to Morant. Down low, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the Kings fast break. Barnes with the ball, and Fox gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Jackson. Morant right side. The pass to Winslow. Here's Jackson. Pocket 6. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Barnes looking around. Bagley trying to free himself up. Barnes can't get it to go. Valanciunas passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Pass to Bagley. 1:43 left in the first quarter. And finished off by Bagley.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Sacramento making their last shot. Jackson misses. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, downright lethal in transition. Once Fox gets a step on you, it's pretty much over.
The Grizzlies trail by 6.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovic. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Both free throws good from Morant. Sacramento leading by 4. Now Joseph, pass to Giles. Healed outside. And it's Melton with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes them.
Wow, hammering it in.
Morant, way up. That move is fire.
Here's Giles. He's covered by Clark.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Passes it to Morant. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The pass to Melton. Off target at the rim. One-on-one here. Here's Bazemore. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 2 on the clock. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Kings on top. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker, and it's Holmes in at the 5. Here's Joseph following the score by Memphis. And here is Hield. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holmes got his first points of the game.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
The feed to Jones. Drops in the layup for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Back to Joseph. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Pass to Melton. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The kick out to Fox. High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in.
Such an intelligent player. I mean, I love how Fox assesses these situations, and often he makes the right decision.
Memphis trailing here. Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. Back to Jones. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Pass to Hield. Outside, Fox. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Over to the wing. Goes up again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level. Ooh, few players in the NBA have the burst that Fox does. He's so explosive when attacking the rim.
Good on the bucket. Gutterich has got his second bucket.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Passes it to Parker. Back to Fox. He kicks it to Bazemore. Left block shot on the way. That's good from Fox on the assist by Bazemore. Fox has got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Kings. Inside. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox finds Parker. Fox deciding where to go with it. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Kings shooting their first foul shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, it's obvious that Hield is a talented player. Whether he takes that next leap to stardom, that's up to him.
The kick out to Barnes. To Holmes. Now the pass to Giles. 4 on the clock. Floats it up there for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 6. And that should...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding him and feeding him and feeding him. This is the right game plan.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
A gear-shifting player who keeps you on your heels. I mean, Fox, he's great at picking up contact.
Fox hits them both. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant looking around. The pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now, here's Fox. 18 points for him. Now, here's Bielitsa. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bagley kicks to Fox. He's still on. Now he is 9 of 10.
Well, I love the rugged ferocity Fox plays with. I mean, he's fantastic at finding ways to convert through intense defense.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Feeds to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Valanciunas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, this is just being a good teammate. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Barnes passes to Bielitsa. It's Fox atop the key. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Fox. After the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas, Fox finds Bielitsa. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 22.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Morant passes to Winslow. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Bagley. Sacramento leading by 5. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Fox.
And you can see Barnes likes to get out and run. I mean, he knows how to finish in these spots.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Morant against Fox. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Morant. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Sacramento, Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's Joseph. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Right side, Joseph. On the wing, Hield. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 7.
But this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Barnes outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Sacramento leading by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hield outside. On the wing, Barnes. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Jones looking for an opening. Offline with his 3. Here's Giles. Basket good. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings lead by 7. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court right now for the Kings. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Fox passes to Hield. Here's Giles. He's covered by Clark. It's deflected. Hield finds Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
But we've seen more of this recently from Fox. A confident, efficient offensive player who looks to score often.
The drive by Jackson. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, easy call. And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Sacramento.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Back to Fox. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. 6 to shoot, and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovic, I love the display of unselfishness.
Here's Morant. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. And good that time.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Outside Bogdanovic. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. Back to Bielitsa. Dishes it to Fox. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
He's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also has the ability to burn you from this area, too.
Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Barnes outside. Pass to Bielitsa. Outside, Fox. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the first one drops.
We've seen Fox step up as a leader recently. He knows his teammates look to him, and he's happy to lead the charge.
Here's Morant. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. They get the rebound. Valanciunas. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Bogdanovic finds Bagley. Now, here's Fox. Guarded by Morant. Fox against Morant. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Come on, you talk about resiliency. I mean, Fox felt the contact but refused to back down.
The free throw off from Fox. Here's Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Barnes outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, I like the opportunistic energy from Barnes right there. Really putting the defense in a challenging situation.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. And so here's Memphis. Here's Morant. Morant, great positioning on the putback.
Constantly competing. Morant is a terrific rebounder for his position and also a terrific finisher.
On the wing, Barnes. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside, Bagley. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Kings lead by 9.
A confident scorer. I mean, even when the defense is on Bagley and being aggressive, he gets it done.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even 1 free throw.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. And Brooks. Here we go. And yes, it's good.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Fox dishes to Bagley. Fox kicks to Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Healed from outside. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Both free throws good from Hield.
Oh, you got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
Nobody near Allen. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Joseph with the ball. Hield outside. Takes a 3. It's off. So the Kings win it. They came in. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx Forum. It's the NBA on now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you're seeing the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. Williamson in the post. Brooks covering, and it's Williamson missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The shot's good. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
I think Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious when he came into the league.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Ingram wide open. Ball controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Lonzo Ball is a very big guard and can be effective as a rebounder, so beautiful work there to get some second chance points.
Here's Morant. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Morant. Oh, wow!
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Ball against Morant. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
It's Anderson with the drive. It's good. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Brooks laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And Hayes kicks to Hart. And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Melly passes to Hart, stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Jones is running, and they pick up 2.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And will be
being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Grizzlies have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart. And at the 3, the small forward. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut back down again to single digits with those points from Jackson.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the basket by Jones. Pelicans trail by 11. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Jackson against Jones. Clark inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Clark's got his second basket of the game.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Ingram. Makes it off the glass. Ingram's got his first points in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Stolen by Ball. And Holiday, here we go. And that one drops for him.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ingram with the steal. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Holiday throws it down.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Winslow kicks to Morant. Six for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And it's Ball penetrating up again. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Morant passes. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
Here's Ball. Pass to Favors. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard. And a great feel for when guys are open.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
and just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Ball with the bucket.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside.
Morant outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Great D that time from Favors. Pelicans trail by 9. Holiday attacking. Oh, that's blocked. Morant scanning the floor. There's the lob to Jackson. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And then Morant slams it in.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
And here is Ingram. A shot, no good. For 3. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 14 points and that does it for our halftime show. We now...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Pass to Jackson. Back to Valanciunas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Anderson comes in for Winslow. And Jones subbed in for Ja Morant. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, that is big trouble.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
No good from Valanciunas. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Clark, that's good.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. The kick out to Anderson. Brooks outside. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him, and it's blocked. Here's Jackson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jackson's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Jones. A second chance effort. No good that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Only one man back on D. Here's Hart. Kicks it out to Williamson. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Jones. Brooks outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got his second basket. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Redick takes the 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Gutteridge is checked in, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Tyus Jones. And then for New Orleans, Hayes checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. And the wide open shot from Redick. It's a very good look and converts.
Well, the defense has got to wake up a little bit. That's J.J. Redick out there, and that's J.J. with room to fire.
Here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Yep, that one goes. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. The drive-by Ball.
Well, he's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Anderson. Justice Winslow comes in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Mellon. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Pelicans trail by 6. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
He gets it in there.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Grizzlies lead by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Favors is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Ingram in at the 3.
Great read, great vision, great awareness from Lonzo Ball.
Basket good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pelicans trail by 5. Now, here's Ball. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
Morant outside. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
Ball against Morant. Ball, the pass to Favors. Outside Holiday. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
The drive-by ball. The shot missing. Morant with some nice D. Bobbed up there for Clark. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Inside, Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Gutteridge. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Brooks subbed in for Winslow. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Holiday with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Bucket is good. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Ingram outside. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Grizzlies have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th. Going 6 for 7. And Brooks. Here we go. Good D by Williamson.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Morant passes to Jackson. Throws it down. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
To take the lead, it's off. And Favors kicks to Holiday. Ingram attacking. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait.